This is Ask Leah. We teed it up on Sky Sports social media accounts, giving you at home the chance to ask Leah Williamson absolutely anything. Leah, not only do we have a lot of questions, we just have loads of comments saying things like legend, inspiration, and thanks for bringing it home. So I just wanted to get that in. I've picked the best ones. You looking forward to this?
Yeah, I'm a bit nervous, but
Are you?
Yeah, I was a bit nervous.
The first one just simply says, has winning the Euros sunk in yet?
No, not one
Not
bit.
at all?
I don't want it to ever sink in. The day I wake up and I'll go a day without thinking about it, it'll be a sad day.
Really? Do you think it'll ever sink in what you've achieved?
I'm not sure really. I hope that's like, especially with the start of the league and stuff, I hope that it's a constant reminder. But yeah, like when I see the girls now, I'm just like, what have we done?
And of course, sell-out at Wembley, I was there, the atmosphere was incredible. Over 17 million watching it on TV. A lot of people talking about the fact that this is more than just a trophy, more than just success on the pitch. Feels like a real landmark moment for women's football, this, doesn't it?
Yeah, and that's the thing, I'd love to go into press conferences and do things where I just talk about football, but it's not that for us because we're on this like journey and the growth of women's football is so quick, but also we have so much further to go. So we're constantly trying to evolve the game and take it to the level that it needs to be to compete on a world stage, which obviously we've now done. But yeah, I just think there's so much more room for growth as well that we have to just keep pushing. So then when we do something like this, it does feel like more than a trophy because it's not just 90 minutes on the pitch, it's an everyday choice that we make to commit to growing the game.
Yeah, well said. Big moment, but still a lot more to do for you.
Yeah.
Next one just says, how has your life changed? A lot of people ask this, by the way, since winning the Euros. Obviously, it's still quite fresh, quite recent, but how has your life changed since?
It's just people recognising us and knowing who we are. Double taking, like really, when we walk past them. Most of the time I go, nah, not me. You're the wrong person.
Do you? But you pretend it's not you just because
you...
Pretending the double of Leah Williamson, yeah. Can't get on the tube now, I imagine.
My mate said the other day, someone said, is that the England captain, Nate? She went, no, she gets that all the time. She really looks like her. I wasn't there, yeah.
Next up, sticking with the Euros theme, this one just says, what did Prince William say to you before you lifted the trophy?
He just said he was really proud of us all and congratulations, I think. It was nice actually, it was a really nice moment. I went to shake his hand and then he went in for the hug.
Did you? That was a nervous moment because you don't know how to greet a royal.
Sorry, sir.
Did you? And of course you got to know him quite well because I've seen he's come to training.
Yeah. Well, that was a nice thing. He came to training and he was saying to us like, I don't want to put more pressure on you. It's not the reason I'm here. I just want to let you know that we all care so much.
Yeah. Next one just says, and I like this question a lot, which teammate partied the hardest after the final?
I think a few of them are still going, to be honest.
Still celebrating now?
I hope so. Anyway, they deserve to be.
They do, yeah.
Chloe Kelly was the last on the dance floor on the night. I remember she told me in the morning because I weren't there.
Right, okay.
I went to bed, got grief, went back down for an hour.
Did you?
Peer
Went
pressure.
to bed early?
I was just tired. I was very tired.
I bet.
Went back down for an hour. And then thought, no, I'm actually going to bed now. And then, I heard that Chloe was last on the dance floor, so that don't surprise me.
Yeah, she was obviously buzzing after the
yeah,
final,
literally just, I mean, you would be if you scored the winner, wouldn't you?
Oh, I definitely would be, yeah. You mentioned dancing there. We saw a lot of dancing, a lot of singing. Who's the best dancer in the dressing room if someone had to take that crown?
Nikita Paris is a very good dancer. Okay. We haven't got any singers, I don't think, in the team. Rachel Daly, I give her that, a bit Celine Dion, but yeah. Dancing. Everyone gives it a good go, so that's all I care about.
And of course singing, have you just had Sweet Caroline on repeat the whole time?
Honestly, I genuinely think I sing it in my sleep. Like, it just comes out sometimes. I just heard it so much. Okay,
next up just says, what was the best message you received after winning the Euros? Because I imagine that your phone went a bit crazy.
Yeah, it did go crazy. I had some really nice ones, messages from like David Beckham and...
Did you?
Know, yeah.
You messaged from Bex?
Yeah.
Wow.
He messaged before the final, to be fair, and like a couple of games before, like just wishing the girls good luck. But it's just quite nice because obviously they were our heroes when we were growing up. So.
What did Bex say to you?
Like congratulations, so proud, and just like what we've done, and especially because he's got a little girl, and so he's like what you've done for her. And it just makes you think of everybody, really. So.
Amazing. Any surprise messages? Any random ones?
Not necessarily random, but like people like Matt Lucas, he's a big Arsenal fan.
Oh yeah.
Like spoke to him a couple of That was really good.
Thank you.
So yeah, like people like him, that was nice.
Okay, next one just says, who was your idol growing up?
Kelly Smith.
Yeah.
She was my hero. I used to have a poster on my wall. She signed it, "Dream Big," and that's what I would write on my.
Amazing.
If I did something now, but Thierry Henry as well.
Yeah.
I loved him.
You're a proper
still
Arsenal
love him.
fan as well, aren't you? Like proper
Yeah,
Arsenal
yeah.
fan. And I read that, correct me if I'm wrong, but your family's completely split.
My dad's
Half your family's
Spurs.
Spurs. Tell me about how that works.
So my mum, when I was born, my mum and dad said England and Arsenal or Spurs, so you just make your choice.
Right.
He took me to a Spurs game, bought me a kit, made me put it on in the doorway,
Wow.
went to the game, made me take it off before I got home. And then mum took me to an Arsenal game, and then But
So
yeah,
what are North London Derby days like in your household then? I imagine that's
they used
quite
to be
fiery.
a bit, it used to be a bit fiery. I don't think my mum and dad ever used to watch it in the same room. But we were meant to go to the Spurs. I was meant to go with my dad and my brother for the first time to the Spurs Arsenal game at the end of last season. And it got rearranged, I couldn't make it, and I was actually quite thankful in the end, obviously. But I actually don't think I could go with them because they're real.
Really?
My brother's a proper, I am Arsenal. That's how he is at Spurs. So,
Love that. Okay, good question that one. Next up, just says, if you weren't a professional footballer, what would you be doing now?
Boring answer would be an accountant. Sorry to any accountants out there.
Are you studying to be an accountant, I read as well?
Yeah.
Still now?
It's
Right.
on hold. It's on hold at the minute. I just wanted to concentrate on the summer, and
Yeah, fair point.
we didn't earn, women's footballers didn't even have a wage when I
course.
started becoming a footballer, so I had to have something, and I just thought
Next one just says, what is on your pre-match playlist?
for the group, keep it very some classics, some new dance music.
Yeah.
But then we had a bit of ABBA.
Oh, did
It was
you?
a real, Does Your Mother Know? It was a bit of an anthem.
Was it?
We actually got a message from the guy from ABBA.
Dear Lionesses, I'm Bjorn from ABBA, and I understand that you celebrated your well-earned victory the other day with ABBA music. And I have to say, that makes the defeat a little easier to bear. So, congratulations.
Watching it, I was getting nervous, I was sweating, because I thought he was going to say this is really bad, disrespectful. Because I didn't mean it we'd just been listening to it the whole tournament. And then he was like, you made your victory a little easier to swallow or whatever. And I thought, oh God, I didn't want to disrespect royalty.
The next one says, what does Leah Williamson like to do in her downtime? So hobbies, things that you like to do away from football.
Gigs.
Yeah.
Go to gigs all the time.
What sort of music?
Everything. But I go gigs with my grandma.
Oh, do you? That's lovely.
That's what everybody says, and then they haven't seen her at a gig. She's a
what's she
party
like?
animal.
Is she really?
Yeah, party animal. But yeah, anything that I like mainstream, someone a little bit new or different, country music, go to a lot of them as well.
You're into your fashion as well, I've seen.
Yeah,
on Instagram as well.
love my fashion. I basically just plan my day to go out so I can wear clothes.
Do you?
Yeah, so I can get dressed up and go outside. So I'll just, even if I went to the cinema, sometimes I might just get a bit just dressed up.
Just because you can?
Yeah.
Serena Wiegmann we've got to talk about as well. A lot of questions about her. One that just quite simply says, is Serena Wiegmann the best manager in the world?
Yeah, I'd probably say so at this rate. How she is with me and how much I've enjoyed playing under her this summer, and obviously what we've achieved, I don't think you can argue with that.
Yeah, quite an easy one for you to answer, I imagine, because her record is just phenomenal, isn't it?
Yeah, she's never lost a game at the Euros. I felt quite a bit of pressure there because I thought I don't want to ruin it for you.
Did you get into it? Last few, this one just says, if you're stuck on a desert island with one England teammate, who would you choose and why?
I would choose Keira Walsh.
Yeah, because she's
my
your
best
best mate,
mate,
right? Yeah.
but I think we would be useless together, so I'll pick Georgia Stan where she can fish and she can do all of that, so she could feed me. And
Right, so Georgia
she
Stan,
keeps
where
me
you're
in
picking
check.
to get off the desert island.
Yeah, I think we'd survive the longest.
Right.
If we wanted to go in a week, then I'd go. If I wanted to have a good time and then go, I'd take it, right? Yeah.
Love that, you got an answer for different reasons.
Yeah.
Like it. Last question, to the point, just says, can the Lionesses win the World Cup?
I think before the Euros we had a dream, and we focused on the day, every day, to then even get in a position to go and be able to do it. And then once we got to that final, obviously we just made sure we turned up and brought it home. And I think with the World Cup it'll be the same from now until then. Then it's a dream. Of course it's a dream, but everybody that goes there want to win it, and it's the big boy, isn't it? So we need to be ready.
And I imagine if you did bring that home, the celebrations would just go crazy. I mean,
I'll probably
how long would that
retire.
last? Would you retire? Yeah.
Probably just pack it in there.
Sweet
yeah.
Caroline would just gone over like driving it. Leah, really enjoyed that. Did you enjoy it?
Yeah, it was good.
Brilliant.
They weren't too bad, actually.
Not too bad?
They weren't too bad.
Not too nervous now you've done it?
Yeah, they were all right.
There we go. Thank you very much for your time, and thank you all at home for your questions.